All right. We got another good day today. It's a good day. We out here in Lake St. Louis about to get this cut on. So this customer, I got this customer. Was it last? No, I got this. This is my third season with this customer. So this customer been with me since I pretty much started. And when I got this yard, I guess they had cut their grass too low. And then it got the extreme heat kicked off. And we all know what happened. So the yard got burnt and it wasn't growing anymore. So I got them hooked up with the weed man. Meaning grass, I mean. And it's a good service out in St. Louis. They do a great job. Everybody I refer these people to, the yard turned deep green. So basically, this is the yard. And it's finally growing back after they started with the weed man at the beginning of last season. And basically, it takes about a whole season for everything to start kicking back in. And it's back green and it's growing tall now. But the neighborhood is installing fiber, so they're about to dig all through these yards. So we about to got Corey with me, and we about to get to it. Corey, I'm gonna show you all how to mow around flags, and you're gonna see our system. Look at all those flags. Look at all these flags. You're gonna see how we do everything, how to mow around flags. Or mow through them, either or. You ready? Yep. All right. I'm gonna hit this front first because you already know what time it is. We're gonna do the front, then I'm gonna run that back. Yeah, I think the 3 inches gonna do good on this. Even if it don't, we ain't going no lower than 3. I want all this to grow in or try to fill in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's still gonna be spotty because I'm gonna tell them they're gonna start dropping their hose. We got rain coming tomorrow, so they're gonna start bringing their hose out at least 2 times a week. Tell the manual at least do it at night. Because when you wet it at night, it's gonna stay damp all night. Then come in the morning, it's gonna dry up, but it ain't gonna be dry. By the time he come through at night again, it's gonna be good. Knowing him, he gonna leave it in there anyway. No, he gonna leave him outside anyway. Come on. Blow the dust off. Yeah, start. Oh, we got the color on the ground. Right here, they're going to red right here.
Yeah, I got the colors. I know that.
Okay, red, orange, orange. Put that red right there. Yeah, people, see, this is how you got to work it. Orange. And then it's orange right here by my pedal. Wait, hold off on it. Hold off on it. Get this red one out the way. I'm gonna come back up this way too, all right? off. I turned the blade off, I can ride over.
I didn't know if you wanted me to fuck the board again or was that on the first time?
What you talking about? No, not right now. I'm just coming right before you get done with it. Right before you about to use it. Sitting at 321 hours. $321 hours. And that other more, we riding on slicks. I gotta replace those tires. It's a, hold on, I'll get to it. Ooh. All right, people. Look, it's crazy to me how much those tires cost for that Honda mower. I think they're like $60 for the set before taxes. So, but we burned through a whole set of those in one season, so that's how much that mower get used. Like I said, I run Royal Purple oil on all of this equipment. Even in that push mower, it's Royal Purple in there, 10W40. This mower, same thing. I run this I do the push mower twice a season, and I do this anywhere from 75 to 100 hours on the on the EXMARK. So yeah, I'm trying to be big on my my maintenance because like I said, I had to grease. I greased another grease point when I did it on this mower. I didn't show on that short. I didn't show me greasing the hydro system. So we also greased the hydro grease points on both sides. So my goals for this yard is basically this yard. I say right now they got flags in it because they're about to rip up part of this yard to put in fiber on every yard in this neighborhood. Every yard in this neighborhood, they're about to rip up the grass to put fiber in. This neighborhood is only going on 3 years old. So imagine buying an expensive ass house, and within the first 3 years, they're digging up every yard in this neighborhood. It's really ridiculous. But especially for some fiber been in our area, they could have put that in when this first got built. It's been in our area long enough. So it's crazy. So, but we're going to get out of that. Like I said, my goals for this yard is 3.5 inches. I want the grass thick and full. So even in spots where the grass isn't growing good at, the good thing about the weed, man, they first process is they come through and they put down their first thing is to kill all the weeds. So they get rid of all the weeds before they even start doing anything else to it. They come through once a month and do something. Then they fertilize. Then I think they go after the weeds again, because you know a lot of these yards, this yard had a lot of weeds in it too. And they fertilize. They also spots that the services spots that are not right, they also seed. So they do it all. So you talking about weed control, fertilization, and they seed the yard in spots that's not growing good. Come through once a month. That's bang for your buck, especially when I'm gonna get on this. Matter of fact, when I show you this yard, I'm about to help him finish this up. When I show you this yard, I'm gonna go through one of my old videos and rip out footage I did on. I think I did this yard before on footage. Might have been one old video. You know, I might not have any footage on this, but I'm gonna try to find something. I'm gonna show you how this yard looked. The grass was brown. even in the middle of the summer with the rain. But let me go and get to helping this guy. Help him get done. He's trimming. I might as well start blowing. But yeah, like I said, this is one of my first customers. I only have 6 houses in this area. I'm not trying to capitalize. It's a ways away from me, so when I get out here, spend the morning out here, then I hit more about my area and finish off. Oh, what the world. Well, other than the fuel issue, everything worked out fine. But this blower has been giving me problems since last summer. When it's hot, it acts up. But during the winter, during the cleanups, it was fine in the cool weather. But when it was hot, it was acting up. They kept telling me, "Oh, you got carburetor issues." So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I know how to work on 2-cycle engines. So I'm like, I know a little bit about them. So I'm like, okay. So I called my not the hardware, but I called the lawnmower shop. Got the part. Got the carburetor, Echo Shindawa. Got that situation together. Took this bad boy off. I'm gonna rebuild this carburetor and use it as a backup. Yep. And this process, don't be afraid that if you know anything about, don't be afraid to tinker with these things. This stuff is simple. These days you cannot do anything to mess this up. You put it on, disconnect the fuel lines, clean up the surfaces on both sides of the intake or whatever, where the venturi is right here. Clean up both sides of that on the contacts and make sure you don't get any dirt inside the engine. Just do a little clean job and call it a day. And when you crank it up, it cranked up on the first crank. Purring like a kitten, brand new carburetor. I would have had to wait 2.5 weeks to get something fixed for 20 minutes. And I paid $90 for the carburetor. So guess how much that would have cost me? Exactly. For 20 minutes of work. Back in action, purring like a kid. Don't be afraid to, moral of the story, don't be afraid to replace a carburetor. A lot of times, you can do this stuff yourself. There's no reason to be out of work, out of your equipment for no 2 weeks over something you can do for yourself. I'm out. right, people. We done to go to finished product. Everything cut, got it level, and it still looks like I had to cut it 3 inches. Cut it last time to 2.5. So I'm trying to get up to 3.5. Once it gets some water to it and it start raining a little more, I'll be at 3.5 for no problem. There's the back. Right, people. This is the first and last one of me recording today. I'll be right back at you. Lee Cuss Lawn Care, we out.